Ukraine has shifted its military strategy dramatically, moving away from traditional soldier-for-soldier combat against Russia. Instead, the nation is pioneering a futuristic approach by assembling an army of robots. These unmanned ground vehicles, UGVs, maneuver through trenches, deliver supplies under hostile conditions, evacuate injured soldiers, and even launch explosive attacks directly on Russian positions. This innovation keeps Ukrainian troops at a safer distance from active combat zones, reducing casualties. Remarkably, much of this cutting-edge technology is being developed in modest settings such as garage workshops, Soviet-era warehouses, and improvised facilities located mere miles from ongoing battles. This rapid transformation from near-zero robotics capability to the forefront of modern ground warfare within 3 years is now drawing global attention, with major military powers scrambling to understand its implications for the future of combat. At the outbreak of the conflict, Ukraine's unmanned capabilities were minimal, consisting primarily of about 20 Turkish Bayraktar drones and some volunteer groups operating consumer quadcopters. There were no ground robots or autonomous systems in use. However, by December 2024, Ukrainian forces achieved a historic milestone by executing the world's first fully robotic assault on Russian positions. This operation involved no human soldiers in the direct attack. Instead, a combination of drones in the air and unmanned ground vehicles on the battlefield worked in tandem to neutralize enemy targets. The innovation didn't stop there. By July 2025, Ukraine's 3rd Assault Brigade carried out an entire mission relying solely on drones and ground robots, compelling Russian troops to surrender without any Ukrainian casualties. These landmark achievements give a glimpse into how warfare might evolve in the years ahead. Yet, these headline-grabbing robotic assaults represent only part of Ukraine's transformation. To fully appreciate the depth of this revolution, one must visit places like the workshop operated by Alexander, a platoon commander with the Antarist Battalion based in an old Soviet warehouse in Donetsk Oblast. Alexander's story encapsulates Ukraine's ground robotics revolution on a personal level. His entire unit is built through personal networks, fundraisers, raffles, and civilian donations. While his platoon maintains just a few robots, the majority are distributed to other brigades with greater need. The work is relentless. When manufacturers deliver new unmanned ground vehicles to units like Alexander's, they arrive with a critical flaw: analog communication systems that Russian electronic jamming easily disrupts. Consequently, Alexander's team dismantles these machines, rebuilds them with new frames, rewires the electronics, and installs modern communication systems such as Starlink terminals, LTE networks, or encrypted digital links to make them combat-ready. The cost to upgrade a single UGV ranges from $750 to $1,000, excluding the expense of Starlink hardware and monthly subscriptions. Beyond the initial conversion, maintenance is a constant necessity. These robots endure severe wear and tear during missions and require thorough servicing after every deployment. Despite these challenges, the investment is invaluable because once upgraded, these unmanned vehicles perform critical tasks that save Ukrainian lives daily. Alexander and his team work tirelessly to ensure these machines are always ready for action, knowing that their efforts directly reduce soldier casualties and increase operational effectiveness. The evolution of Ukraine's unmanned systems has been astonishingly rapid. In early 2022, the country's robotics capabilities were virtually non-existent. By mid-2022, volunteer groups began converting off-the-shelf DJI consumer drones into improvised bombers. Though slow and vulnerable, these drones proved effective enough to destroy expensive Russian tanks. The following year marked a turning point with the introduction of first-person view FPV drones adapted from racing drone technology. Ukraine produced close to 600,000 FPV drones in 2023, capable of flying through complex terrain and delivering precise strikes. By 2024, production surged to 1.5 million FPV drones, and in 2025, Ukraine is projected to manufacture an astonishing 4.5 million FPV drones alone, equating to over 12,000 drones produced daily. While aerial drones captured much of the public's attention, a quieter but equally important development was unfolding on the ground. multiple brigades were experimenting with various unmanned ground vehicle designs. Some tested wheeled platforms, others experimented with tracked models. These small-scale trials were essential for understanding what designs and technologies could withstand the harsh realities of battlefield conditions. Learning through trial and error amid active combat zones allowed Ukrainian forces to refine their robotic systems rapidly. Alexander's unit was deeply involved in these experiments, contributing valuable insights from frontline experience. This hands-on approach enabled Ukraine to build a scalable and effective robotic force in just a few years. Alexander's role extends beyond engineering and maintenance. He is also a leader who coordinates the deployment of these robotic units in combat. His ability to connect with civilian supporters for funding and resources, coupled with his technical expertise, has been crucial in sustaining the platoon's operations. The close cooperation between military personnel and civilian innovators exemplifies the unique nature of Ukraine's robotic warfare efforts. This synergy has allowed the rapid development and deployment of advanced unmanned systems, despite limited resources and challenging conditions. Alexander's story highlights the human element behind technological breakthroughs in modern warfare: determination, ingenuity, and collaboration under pressure. The broader implications of Ukraine's robotic warfare revolution are significant. As the country continues to integrate unmanned systems into frontline combat, other nations are closely monitoring these developments. The success of operations involving robot-only assaults challenges traditional concepts of troop engagement and force deployment. Moreover, the ability to execute missions without risking human lives could redefine military strategy worldwide. Ukraine's experience demonstrates that even in the midst of intense conflict, innovation can thrive and reshape the future of warfare. The rapid progress from zero to a fully robotic combat force within 3 years serves as a powerful example of adaptability and technological advancement under duress. In conclusion, Ukraine's journey from barely any robotic capabilities to becoming a global leader in unmanned ground warfare is a testament to resilience and innovation. The story of Alexander and his platoon underscores the importance of grassroots efforts, technical ingenuity, and unwavering commitment in transforming military operations. As unmanned ground vehicles continue to evolve and expand their roles on the battlefield, Ukraine's example will likely influence military doctrines around the world. The rise of the robot army not only changes how wars are fought, but also how nations prepare for the conflicts of tomorrow. This ongoing revolution in robotic warfare signifies a pivotal shift in defense technology and strategy that is already reshaping global military dynamics.